Hello everyone. Oh god damn it, I forgot that this thing this is window capture. God damn it, I always forget. I always forget about the window capture. Anyway. Let's continue, shall we? Oh, it gives you the I didn't notice that it gives you the percentage of how much you have completed of the story. I hadn't noticed that. Anyway, how's everyone? I'm tired. Where were we?
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Alright, I made a fake key copy. Right. Well, might as well go check. What room was it? Was it 509 then? Wait, no, it wasn't 509, it was the other one, right? Yeah, no, you're the one that needs like a 4-letter code. I got confused for a second there. Anyway, I spent 2 nights waiting and I ended up dying. It happens. Oh, goddamn it. Here's the one.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
I don't know if it can break for realsies, but just in case.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty well done, so I decided to buy a new one. I hope you like it. As you enjoy them so much, it's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, correlated to our history. From the first one, take the first 2. From the second one, from the last one, take the last 2. You get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class. Aww.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Osman Was Rings Twice is playing at Leo's Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as you like crime stories and murder so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? Movie tickets. Lowe's Theater, Montreal, Canada. 25 cents, damn. I know it's the 60s, but still. You can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture in secret language. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight, damn. Damn, it is in French also. August 11, 1947, dear Anne. I have just heard Doris say on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you, not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden, the smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling. God damn it, the French. Not even French Canadian. Ugh. Disgusting. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but I cannot tell them about you even though... Even though? Oh. Even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shutting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I am scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal I will realize you never existed, and if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us, so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. Love, M. Aww. December 29, 1947. Dear Anne, I am sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. It's been 6 months already since I left Montreal. As always you say, le temps passe si vite. Time passes anyway, I think? I don't know, my French... I took like 6 months of French. I know, disgusting. And I don't use it that much. And like, it was 6 months. Like, college 6 months, but like 6 months. So... not super advanced French. Relatively basic. Do not ask me about like... tons of phrases and that kind of shit, except if it's something that everybody knows about. My parents are glad that I am done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving to be more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the future disappear. But the present, god damn it. Why did I read future? I can't read. That's clearly not the word future. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. Well... like my favorite part, this one was black. An alliterative name. Something that needs a 4-letter key to open.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Oh, wrong one. Let's see. It was something specific. An angry letter, white cat matchbook. Like, they both had it. So one of the clues is that one. I was gonna think that it was this author, but it's not here. A alliterative name and a she. Mr. Miller. Doris Day. Oh. The first one, take the first two. Wait, no, it's a cat. Okay, I think it's actually referencing the cat color rather than... My favorite, but yeah, and so it's the cat. It's not the bar itself, but it is. Okay, so on the last two, it's okay. I know what that is. No, what? I keep getting confused. There we go.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Damn. May 4, 1956. Dear Marcella, she's a Bridget. You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were yeah, it's still funny. Over here on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized her story? You may have changed the name and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the wrong room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It's been almost 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, I'm foolish to think it's proof you really love me. In any case, I hope you are well, and I'm happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer. Yours in Sherman. Hey, okay, we got the front. Sorry, I have my waterproof.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
March 25th, 1956. Dear Marcel, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I am happy to see I was wrong. You always have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. Damn, really? Like, I'm not against... Well, maybe not mad, but he could use a couple of hits. Like, you know, to learn a lesson. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield. And we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought were important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Hey, P.S. Do you remember the secret language we invented so Sister Mary couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? In secret language, I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she would cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. Discernment A. Yes, I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? When you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work. Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious. You're Marcella. I left the house, I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I have so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Will you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you at my side right now. Discernment A. Yes, I wouldn't put it past Louis to score every hotel guestbook in the region looking for me under his surname, so I registered under the name Beaumont. Yeah.
After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
What? Yeah, Marcella, although you don't know me, I can safely say that I'm your biggest fan. Novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working, and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought me brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. Doctors thought it was a new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. I mean, dude, no offense, but sometimes the medication does work. It just takes time. The novel gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I discovered Brigitte was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much to tell you, Paul.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Yeah, you kind of sound like a stalker, hon. I'm gonna have to clean your stuff out of the... I'm gonna have to clean your room. And by clean, I mean throw all of the evidence. Like, no offense, hon. I may have to throw your psychiatric medication. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. Dude, I know I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you don't say. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Litzy. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to feel I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as I land where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Yeah, it's almost like war doesn't pay because then society treats you like... It's almost like war veterans are treated like shit. Almost. God. I have so many opinions on that shit. Like, as an anti-war person, I also have so many opinions about, like, the treatment of war veterans, which is a little ironic. Well, maybe not. That's some of the reason why people are anti-war. Aside from, you know, everything else. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Paul.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Oh. Dear Marcella, I just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She told me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. You'll never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would map at the forest of Germany, at the sun, the birds. I love birds so much. He could identify them just by listening to the song. I have to admit your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. You think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know... I'm excited to know I'll finally meet you. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that away, hon. I hope you don't mind. We can't let people know about that.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Kind of.
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California?
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
Remember that Pulp Fiction I found in Paul's room? Well, she wrote it under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see. He's still kind of a creep, though. Couldn't he have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that? That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you, anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
I mean, I've been flirting with her this entire time, might as well.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
Aww. Wait. I probably know.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Yeah, which is like cleaning every single piece of evidence around here. Like, I don't know if I clean all of the evidence around here, but I need to clean as much evidence as possible. Nothing else around here, right? Right? Okay. Drawers? Like, these two bitches gay, good for them, but also... Well, technically these three bitches, Paul is also involved. But like, if okay, I'm pretty sure that that's everything as far as like evidence in this room. Sorry about that. Throwing away every single piece of evidence. Making sure that the lesbians get in trouble.
No combination, no entry.
Okay.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet. The food's practically untouched.
God damn it. You know, I don't like that sound. Camera, stop doing that. I'm trying to clean. Clean everything here, right? Like, I know this is a room where they did their fuckings, but I just wanted to make sure. Yep. The room of the fucking clean. Okay. You know, doors don't work like that in real life, for the record. I know it's like video game stuff, just in case. You know, for simplicity's sake. But it is fair to point out that technically doors don't work like that in real life. Oh, there's a long trail of blood right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that yet. Excuse me, I'm cleaning. No offense, giant trail of blood. I'll deal with you when I finish everything. Actually, I probably should. Much as I don't want it, I probably should throw the yo-yo on the way. Oh wait, it's on the other side, I'm an idiot. Anyway, Trail of Blood, I'll deal with you in a sec, okay? I can imagine what's going on there, but I'm just gonna take my time checking everything out. And then I'll deal with what is probably a corpse. What? Okay, that was weird. Also, game, again, I know that you're doing that thing when you want me to care about something specifically. But just so you know, that doesn't mean you have to fuck up with the camera. Just say. Oh? Oh, okay, that was weird. Look, I don't know. Push comes to shove, the kid can come and ask me for the things. I was just doing my job. Oh. Well, you never know. I did open the thing. I apologize for all the destruction of this woman's memories and stuff. But also, I don't know how bad the situation is gonna get with the sure corpse that we're going to find, considering the amount of blood that I can see from the hallway. And I would like to avoid that. Like, look at that trail. That's a trail of blood and a half. Okay, camera, please. I know you're trying to make me point at, like, the blood situation. Okay, game, please. See, this is so uncomfortable. I understand why it's doing that. Like, it wants me to check the blood thing. But also, there are rooms for me to do stuff in. Game! Okay, fine. I'll deal with the corpse. My honest reaction to that. Yep. There's gonna be a corpse. Yep. Well then.
Mr. Cruz?
Care, please. Look at the blood loss.
Mr. Cruz. Oh God. Oh God. What happened? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
You know, Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting that guest unacceptable behavior. We'll look at it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot look at guest's personal information regarding of that guest's behavior. As I am sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guest's privacy and our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Sincerely, Bernard Leduc, Hotel Manager.
Just stop for a second, Sophie. Is there anything you missed?
What is this?
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
10k, huh? Monthly premium 11.53. Well, in that era it was a lot. Okay. Now the camera is normal. You know, game, you're not gonna get me to freak out because of a corpse. I've seen worse. Clearance certificate. Letter to Marcella. Post letter to Marcella. Okay. Yeah, I have to clean your stuff first. People don't need to know about Paul's entire thing. Like, I'm sure he can get more medicine. hopefully. Never say that I didn't save his asshole. Really, but I can't take the map or anything. Well, I guess then you can like lie and say that it's for something else. Okay, did I check it? Yeah, I checked it out. Why am I checking it again? Well, I think that's anything and everything incriminating in this room, so we can clean. We can leave it. Wait, did I not throw the Yojo? The Yojo? Or am I insane? Or did I do it and I just don't remember? Maybe.
Might need this to restore power. I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Alright, this is the photo. Might want to get this thrown away just in case.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier.
Lockpick.
Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
I may want to throw these too. Like, I don't think this guy is here to kill anyone. Just saying. Okay, this place is also clean. But also...
Hello? Is anyone in?
The trail of blood comes from here, huh? Well then... Yeah, I'm being careful with this shit.
A, B, and Beaumont.
Well, that's bad. Throwing that shit away. Camera, huh?
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
February 14. Montreal's much bigger than I had expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exacerbated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I feel that. I feel that. I bought an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area, thank God. I mean, you're in Montreal, but... I always assume it depends on the area. The hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Victor and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lizzie was here with me. Helping Marcella out this past weeks had been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. And I hope the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Milton to sleep tonight.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people, I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign that I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. The fight wore on until Marcella and Hector's return. I started looking at the hotel staff. I had Andrew in bed at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I had found the courage to join their conversation. When you look at people all day and they never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her. We can be friends in our stalker way.
Paul was hiding out right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Sneaking out of their room every night. The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel. So tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Milton tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right, maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
I woke around 9:30 a.m. and realized I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently she told Hector she didn't love him anymore and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. Hashtag oopsie. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'm throwing that away.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Yeah, Paul, I'm sorry to hear you're in such a dire condition. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills, and it's a shame employers cannot see past your medical history. But don't despair. I've been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now I would like to use that money to hire you. I'm getting tired of romance novel and I'm thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes on my comings and goings. I'm aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would of course be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished. Sincerely, M.
Paul really got into his role.
Dear Paul, I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You really inspire me so far, and I already have tons of ideas. The trench coats you brought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing a little too far. You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 or 3 weeks. Thanks again for your help.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Yeah, okay, that's weird. Well, why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I'm starting to worry that you are taking your role a bit too seriously. You're not a real detective. You have to let go. Well, I don't suppose there's anything. Okay, no. This is clean. We're fine.
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
This also looks like the murder weapon, girl, just saying. Right, yeah, the steps are clearly coming from this direction, if the position of the body isn't enough. Yeah, like, from the looks of it, he got attacked right here. Like at this spot, like that's where all, like he fell onto his own wound, I assuming. And then it's like the marks of his hands, he gets up. I think around here. I think he gets up for like a couple of steps. Unless those are also his hands, but that looks more like the shoes. Yeah, he probably pushes himself against the wall around here, falls again to the ground, starts clearly crawling, and he gets right to the elevator before, yeah, he gets to call the elevator before he dies. Cool. Cool.
I have to get the power back on.
Don't worry, girl, he's fine. Pearl necklace. We're fine. What's a little murder happening in a hotel? It's like the 60s. That was super common by that, probably.
That worked, thank God. Now, power back. How did this end up here?
Safe combinations.
Not much use without the rest of the code.
$23, $4.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
There's a power outage and I'm busy preventing another part of the hotel from collapsing. Classic Eugene. Check fuse box plan for required amperage of each socket. Remove all blown fuses from sockets. Tip: blown fuses are usually blackened. Screw in new fuses in sockets. Make sure amperage is correct. Flick by big lever to restore power. Eugene. Before I continue with that. Really, I'm gonna have to put in the fuses fast. $23.4. So S is 20. B is 25, G is 30, and A is 15. So A goes here. $20, and this is also $20. And 30,
How
that...
does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses. How does Eugene do this again?
Oh, there's one here.
Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
I didn't notice that I had a big one. Silly me. Excellent. Perfect. Now everything is fixed. Really, I can't. There you go. One less thing to worry about. Wait, wasn't I supposed to be able to open that one? I remember there was one that the game was supposed to let me open. Wasn't it this one?
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Okay, but like... I feel like I should be able to open that one. It wasn't the game prompting me to open that one, or am I insane? Is it a different one? Is it this one? No. Are you sure it was that one? Did I fucked up? Did I fucked up? Well, push comes to shove, I can just go to an old save. Actually, I might do that. I'm gonna create a proper save. Then I'm gonna load. Just in case.
No combination, no entry.
Okay, so I'm not insane. That is the one that the game wants me to open.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage. Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Yeah, and he gives me the option to open, but he won't let me open. Okay then. That's weird, but okay. I'll take it. Maybe I have to go back later. After all, we're 70-something% done with the game.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back. I have to contact the police. I should be able to call from the front desk.
Okay, but are you now gonna let me, like, open that safe? Or let me try open that safe, all things considered? No.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Like, I'm pretty sure that I clean evidence, like, left and right, but that's the one thing that it's not letting me open for some reason. Like, it's weird that it prompted me to do it, and then it was like, yeah, no, fuck off. But yeah, other than that, I think that's all, really. Like, again, the game is not allowing me to open that save, even though I... Wrong one? Like, unless it's another safe that you want me to open. Like, might as well, I do have the combos.
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help.
This is more or less clean. Of any incriminating evidence, at least. Wait. Oh. Really? Like, I feel like we should check just in case, but sure, girl.
Hello? Is anyone in?
It's not letting me. And I also clean everything. I have 5, I clean like a motherfucker. don't think there was anything that I didn't clean around here. Huh? I had none see that. Oh, no, is that? Damn, girls, you really made a disaster over there, huh? Well, good thing that I noticed. I mean, beyond the obvious, this is pretty okay. Did I forget to put towels in one of the bathrooms? You have towels.
Oh, I left the clean towels on my cart.
I forgot to put towels in this guy's bathroom. I can't believe it. Completely ignored that the body is there. I'm too occupied doing my job. Oh, and apparently there's more than one towel that I forgot. I'm an idiot. Perfect. Okay, now it should be okay. Yeah, you have the towel, which is fine. He also has the towels, we're fine. This wasn't these the Howley Sours. Seriously though, I could try and open these. Probably. Is it because I threw everything? Is that why it's not giving me the option? Like, I have most of the stuff on, like, you know, I probably can figure out numbers. Unless there's something that I didn't notice. Huh. get anything when I interact with it. I'm pretty sure I should be able to open that. Like, give me the prompt for like how long again? Like the entire time up until this point. Can interact with that. Maybe I should go first. Well.
No answer. Beth must be busy trying to restore the power in the lobby.
Fair. Yeah, no, I don't. Like, I doubt that it is because I threw everything. God damn it. Which is the wrong one. 2034. Doubt is the letters and information is in, but oh. Let me just check something. When I save, load, so it's still like plenty of percentage. Okay. Well then, might as well leave.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, you don't have to be that sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Come on, it's just a little bit of a corpse. You'll see worse in life, probably. Guys, guess who found a corpse?
Phone. I need a phone.
Yeah. You also need some emotional help, girl, just saying.
Beth? Where is everyone?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby. But The body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you. Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator.
Discover a private instruction. A prestigious guest has expressed a desire to meet the guest from room 505. I cannot fathom what such an illustrious man wants to eat from such a freak. If you see him, please direct him towards my office. Thank you. Adel Duke, hotel manager.
Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel.
To all reception staff, I heard more reports on the guest from room 505 and his strange behavior, following people around, spying on guests, etc. As you're all aware, we have a very prestigious guest in room 602, and will hate for his state or distinguished establishment to be tarnished because of some other undesirable guest. Inform the guest in 505 that he must vacate his room as soon as possible. Invent an excuse if you have to. Also note that from now on, or if you can't pay, you can stay policy no longer applies. Guests who do not fit the hotel's new elevated standards should be denied a room. This guy's an asshole. Fuck you too, jerk off.
Oh, hey you.
Oh, hi.
Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
Now there's a corpse.
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
I
Dead.
don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
Nah, I mean maybe, but nah.
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
I mean, I know what that means, but also... This girl is kind of naive, not gonna lie.
What are you saying?
It's just... Cops like to go after people who are different. People like Anne, like Marcella, like me. You know, I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At a bar called the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
No, I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Yay! I'm gonna get laid! Also, my understanding is that if you do the route with the silly little redhead guy, he's like reading prohibited books. Like he's like a communist and shit. And honestly, video game that gives me two good options. Be gay, be a communist. Like, this game really just said we're gonna give you the two romance options that are perfect for you personally, and it's like, so I can be a queer or I can be a commie. It's like, yes, excellent. Good work, game. You have done a good. Anyway, I'm gonna get late.
Yeah. I'd like that too.
That's... That's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
Should I lie? Is this the kind of option where I should lie? Like, is this the kind of situation where I should lie? Because, like, on the one hand, like here's the deal. Being honest about the fact that I open it with the ice pick, it's fine. But the ice pick is clearly the murder weapon. Like it's clearly, very, very clearly the murder weapon. So if I say that I had the ice pick, that could get me in a lot of shit. I guess I guess there's no reason not to, like, be honest about it, but...
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I mean, yeah, that's the kind of moment when I need to lie.
No. No, nothing.
That's weird. It sure looks like someone poked around the crime scene. Oh well. We'll know more once the fingerprint analysis comes in, won't we?
Oh boy.
So,
Did I fuck up?
what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I mean...
I just assumed. What with all the blood?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption, isn't it?
I'm not sure I understand what you...
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings.
Oh, I fucked up.
Safes left wide open, makeshift keys left inside of locks. You haven't exactly been subtle about it, have you?
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guests' privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
You wouldn't be trying to protect her, would you, Miss Roy? Because now's not the time for misplaced female solidarity.
No. No, I'm not.
Let's try something else then. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
I don't know much. Only that he seems nice.
Does he? It's very odd. Both Mr. Spade and Mrs. Cruz are prime suspects in this case, and yet we have very little evidence on either of them. It's almost as if someone has cleaned up after them. I really hope I'm wrong, though, because if I'm right, that would be obstruction of justice, and the people, or person, responsible could face very serious consequences. But hey, I guess we'll know soon enough.
I think I fucked up.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to? It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. They are not mincing their words when it comes to Bernard and his management. This doesn't look good for the hotel.
Oh, wait, I kind of want to read that. Doctors for the Clarendon Hotel. Montreal police continue to move forward with the investigation into the tragic death of an American tourist, Hector Cruz. The 32-year-old insurance agent accompanied by his wife was enjoying a stay at the Clarendon Hotel when his life was tragically cut short on Monday. Though the investigation has yet to conclude, Detective Lieutenant Maurice Tampa revealed to the press that Mr. Cruz's death has been ruled a murder. Multiple suspects have been apprehended and taken for questioning. The victim's wife, Marcella Cruz, as well as two guests, Paul Morgan and Ann Betsy. The Clarendon Hotel, managed by Bernard Leduc, is now under severe scrutiny as investigators attempt to ascertain the exact sequence of events that led to the untimely passing of one of the hotel's own clients. Opened in 1921 by founder Fernand Leduc, the establishment enjoyed years of success as he saw visitors from around the world walk through its doors. Like many hotels, however, the Clarendon took a significant hit during the crash of 29. Ah, yes, the Great Depression, which led to Fernand Leduc taking his own life. Oof. Ownership of the hotel then passed on to Fernand's eldest son, Raymond Leduc, who cut prices in an attempt to attract a new kind of clientele. What was once a high-style establishment became known as a hub of sexual deviancy and eccentricity I can't read, with the offbeat Raymond Leduc as its center. There was always some party going on, said one anonymous source of her stay at the Clarendon years ago. The colorful folk piling into that old ballroom, men in women's clothes and guests speaking in incomprehensible tongues. In 1955, Bernard Leduc stepped in to replace his brother at the Clarendon's helm. From the onset, he promised that he would return the hotel to its former glory. However, the debacle in which he now finds himself highlights the extent of Leduc's failure at restoring his father's legacy. Arthur Yates, a former regular client of the Clarendon, remarked that a murder at the hotel was no surprise. Despite Leduc's promise of big changes, Yates was left with the impression that the hotel was the same as it always was, but with a new coat of paint and a steeper price tag. Faulty elevators, broken floorboards covered over the carpet, and shifty-looking men loitering in the hallways were amongst some of what he observed during his most recent stay. Yates, as well as a number of other clients, have been relocated to the Queen's Summit Hotel in the wake of Mr. Cruz's murder. While a combat is not impossible, recent precedent does not favor the Clarendon's fate. The Rosewood Hotel saw its door close within a year after his name became associated with the kidnapping of Bella O'Neill in 1948. The running of the Carson's twins at the Regal Memorial Inn in 1952 marred its reputation so deeply that the owner was forced to sell the property. Page 5. God fucking damn it, advertisements. Interrogation. Maurice Thomas is a deputy lieutenant with the Montreal Police. He's about what one would expect from a detective: stern, straight-laced, tired, and always carrying either a mug of coffee or a notebook. It looked like he hadn't slept in days, which makes sense with how hard the police have been working themselves trying to round up every last supposed deviant in the city. Maurice is old-fashioned, like a lot of men his age. His assumptions about women, or who isn't like him for that matter, made that clear. I wish he wasn't the one in charge of the investigation into Hector's murder, but I'm not sure any other detective would make much of a difference. Reggie is a policeman who escorted me through the precinct when I was calling to be interrogated. He seems nice enough. I wish I had more to work with, but I have to remember that I can't get inside everyone's heads.
Let's go see what Bernard wants.
Am I gonna get fired? I'm probably gonna get fired.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
Are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
I'm willing to do a second run of this game just to get a good ending, just for the record.
Oh, right. Come in. So, I suppose you know why you're here?
No, actually, I do not.
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit vague.
Well, I prefer to have this conversation in person. As you may be aware, the hotel's reputation has taken a solid hit. We've been mocked and ridiculed by the papers. It's truly humiliating. And that's not even the worst of it. With a story like this, guests may not flood through our doors again for a very long time. If ever, I may have no choice but to sell the hotel. Just years of arduous work gone down the drain. Anyway, it's clear now that we're going to have to tighten our belts for at least a couple of months, which means cutting off dead weight.
I suppose I'm the dead weight.
Yes, you've been quite the disappointment. I may have been too busy to notice it before, but now that it's staring me right in the face, I cannot continue to ignore it. You're fired.
What?
I mean, if you're gonna give me the chance to say the line.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just make sure to empty your locker before the end of the month.
Bitch.
That'll be all.
100% willing to do a second run just to actually get, like, a good ending from this motherfucker. Well, not even this motherfucker in general. Fuck all of you people.
Hey.
Hey.
What a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
I appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
I think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Oh, well, he's been itching to get rid of me ever since he took over from Raymond. Now that he's hell-bent on cutting expenses, it was obvious I would be one of the first to go.
So, what's next for you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course.
Important.
I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar, instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Aww.
Me too. What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
Yeah, I think so. Paul will probably become a famed photographer. His portrait of you will be hanged at the Louvre, entitled The Inconspicuous Maid. It will sell for millions.
Is that so?
Yeah, and Anne and Marcella will ride into the sunset on the back of two Appaloozas, watching over their newly acquired ranch. They'll be constantly followed by their only sheep. They'll call him Paul, for old time's sake.
I like that. I just want them to be happy.
Me too. What's he doing here again?
I'm getting arrested, don't I?
Let's not make a scene, all right?
A scene? What the hell's going on?
Beth, it's okay.
I warned you where obstruction of justice would get you, Miss Roy. So here we are. You're under arrest.
What? This is bullshit. You can't do this. Sophie, we'll get you a lawyer. It'll be okay. God,
damn it! I screwed by my cleaning. And that's why you shouldn't clean, children. Aww. Good for those lesbians. So Raymond took over again. Good for him. Okay, but am I in prison? God damn it, I'm in prison. Okay, but I want to get away with it. I want to get away with it without ending in prison. French. Also, they made the English cast do the French. Oh, because they're probably all French Canadian disgusting. Ew. Ew. No offense. But it's like, ew, French. French Canadian on top of that. Disgusting. Okay, but I wanna try again. I wanna try again because I wanna get away with a murder. Which I didn't commit, but oh god damn it, I hit my mic. Sorry about that. Like, I wanna get away with it. Also, I do want to open that goddamn safe. Like, I sincerely just want to do a second round just to actually get a good ending for myself. I'm not gonna go to jail. Fuck that shit. It sucks. You know what? It's not a long game. I'm gonna do it. I can probably, like, speed run most of it. Well, I could load an old save also. But I feel like it's probably gonna be safer if I just speedrun the entire thing with a guide. So you know what? Let's go to intermission. Let's do an intermission. It's a good time for an intermission. I'll go get myself. Oh god damn it! I forgot. I need to actually change it by hand. I need to actually change it by hand. I forgot. Oh, there you go. Okay. Intermission. I'll come right back with some coffee and an actual guide, so I know what the fuck I'm doing. And then we'll try again, and I won't fuck up. Hopefully. Because I want to open that safe, and also I want to get away with my crimes. So I'll be right back in a sec. Alrighty, I'm back. With a guy and everything. And I had to do that. Anyway, now we're doing it again, back from the beginning, and this time I'm gonna fail. And also, I might as well try to do the boys route just to check Andres. Bullshit. Look where he's going. But this time I'm not getting caught with my hands on the... I don't know. Well, actually... Can I... Let me go back to the main menu. Because, like... Sincerely, like, I would like to... The basement, because I think I have to go through the basement to not fuck up. So I might want to check around here to see if there's anything that I've forgotten rather. Why did I say forgiven? Is there anything that I've... Cool. I have the feeling that there's something here. Though to be fair, there is a possibility that it's so far away. Like at the beginning that I fucked up, that I might be in trouble in that respect. But I'm gonna check. Is there anything I haven't checked? Oh.
Oh, is this a movie script?
Change that title, not catching enough in a northwesterly direction. Screenplay EL needs more murders at Killer Tornado. What? I cut the scene inside the nose. As part of the script. February 1958. See if James Stewart is available. Not Penny Robin. $216. Wait, $216.
I've got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
I wonder, is that what I needed for the safe? Might be. Maybe I just need to be more careful about what I throw. Like I won't throw everything like I did on the other room. The one with the mug. I have to be more careful about this. Like, I just don't want to replay all the beginning, not gonna lie. Like, I like the game, but also... I don't want to check, though. I mean, this... Definitely I should throw it away. Wait, no offense, Paul, but Like, bro, really represents like an issue. Wait, did I throw the, yes, I... Getting information about his mental health is probably a no-no, just in case. This is probably like fine, all things considered. A psychiatric thing, definitely not a good thing. The bird watcher thing is fine. Probably. Good. This is definitely suspicious as all shit. This is, I feel a little worrisome. Same, the gay no one, no, he's a man, but still. Okay, that's probably slightly safer. You before I forget the balloon. I have not wanted to do that, but otherwise... I mean, this seems fine. Enough. This room is the worrisome one. 10 and 509.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Okay, let's speedrun this. Like, I'm gonna get away with my crimes.
Unlike my favorite bar, huh? Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
I mean, actually. Yeah. That was probably my biggest mistake. Can I not? I threw them last time though.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
I mean, it'll take me like 2 minutes, it's fine, but... It's fine. That one might be, Yep. Back to normal. I mean, I might want to leave the note just so I appear better than I actually am. I feel like those letters, I need to throw them right into the trash. Okay, I'll get away with my crimes eventually. Where was it? Yeah, that one note. Did I throw that one? I think I might have thrown that one. Yeah, maybe. Wasn't this one, was it? No, but this is probably a throwable. things you do to get an ending when you don't end in jail. Like, I don't even care that I get, you know, kicked out.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually, after all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. There's a lot of stuff in here.
But I
I
did.
don't think I've looked at everything yet.
I just...
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Game...
I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Game... Really? Because I went too fast? I can't believe that. That is a bug and a half. That's a bug and a half. Literally just being like, hey, how do you feel if I don't let you continue because you went too fast on things? Though seriously, why is it not letting me... Why is it not letting me throw it though? Okay, can I? No? That's weird. Alright, okay. Vamos foco. Oh yeah, that's definitely a throwable. Although again, weird ass bug that is just like, yeah, I'm just moving too fast, so the game is gonna bug on me. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. Okay. I'll go slightly less fast this time. God forbid.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella? Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice. I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed. Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along,
Thanks for that.
you meant to reunite with Anne. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected. I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella.
It was a
like
very
this.
low coffee
Everyone needs someone to talk to.
slurp that I did. I
An
apologize.
advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Now I can throw away.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and
Can we
Mrs.
fast forward,
Cruz are
please?
some kind of
Come on.
star-crossed lovers?
We've been here.
Yeah, but I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
You've opened it, right?
Me? Disregarding someone's privacy? Of course I did.
I'm a bad influence on you.
Or have we been bad influences on each other? I guess we'll never know.
So, what's in it?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is
The
here.
irony.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh?
Quote unquote,
You're
really.
your best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
Remember that Pulp Fiction I found in Paul's room? Well, she wrote it under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see. He's still kind of a creep, though. Couldn't he have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that. That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you, anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's
I
looking?
guess I can check
I like
the
to think
guide,
that
but
with
what
me,
this happens
what you
again.
see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, all right? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
And that's where the terror starts. Anyway, I need to close this. That's closed, that's closed, that's closed. That was open when I came in. Might as well close this one. Might as well touch that. I have the feeling that I'm probably gonna get, you know, kicked out of the hotel again. Did I? Oh, finally. Like, I'm sorry, these are way too incriminating. I can close more than that. No ground for divorce in Quebec. Well, in the 60s, but still. Did I throw? I'm trying to remember if I throw The matches. Oh, that's perfect. No, I'm not around here. I think I might have thrown the matches, so that's okay. Because that's just the cigarettes. Matches are the problem. There doesn't seem to be. Yeah, I might have thrown them. Wait, was that note? Just in case. Okay, time to find the corpse again. Here I am finding corpses. Pile da. Yep. I do wonder who killed him though. I mean, considering the pearl necklace, probably his wife. I suppose his ex-wife now. Nyeh, 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 nyeh. Nyeh.
Mr. Cruz?
Girl, he's dead. Move on with your life.
Mr. Cruz. Oh god. Oh god. What happened?
Throw that out. Throw that out. Okay, now I have to be very, very careful.
Should I hold on to this, maybe?
So I'm not supposed to get in the pool of blood. Can I? Not from that side, I can't. Like, I can't get there without it stepping right in the pool of blood is the issue. I guess that doesn't have a name attached to it, so...
A. B. Anne Beaumont.
Thing is, it's not actually her real name. This is just a necklace. Like, it leaves evidence, but there's no way to connect them to either of them since her last name is not Beaumont. It's one thing that she put herself with that name, but another one that she didn't like. Like, that's not even her married name. Is it? Yeah, no, it's not. And I didn't step in the pool, so that should be safe for me. I hope.
That worked, thank God. Now, to get... Yes, this is what I need.
Uh, N-A. S.
How did this end up here?
Okay, now I should be able to open the safe, I think. There we go. So it was, wait, I need to do my notes. Uh, 23, 4. And then the basement stuff. 216. Eight. Oh. Okay. Well then, yeah, that's trouble. You ruined my life, you fucking moron. I lost my house, my family, everything. And now you refuse to pay the money you owe me. But yes, I gave you my hard-earned money. It was all for nothing. Help you and the old American burn... the all-American burn in hell. SW. 103 children killed in house fire. The Indian house again in 30 seconds since September. 4 members of the family died in a residential fire last night, according to police and firefighters. Flames were seen coming from the 2-story house by a neighbor at around 3 a.m. It took firefighters about an hour to extinguish the blaze. Okay. You know, maybe I should have thrown the gun. The bodies of a woman and 3 children were found in the house. Police identified the victims: Marilyn Williams, 32, and her children, Thomas, 12, David, 9, and Sarah, 6. Samuel Williams, the husband, managed to escape the house unarmed. You know what? Just in case. I'm gonna go back for a second. Because I think I shouldn't have done that to the gun. I think that was a bad idea. With the gun. The gun is good.
How does he Eugene do
Oh.
this again?
Right, the fuses. I forgot to
This is
grab
what I
them.
need.
I keep forgetting the fuses. I just keep forgetting them.
How did this end up here? Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
It's fine. Oh, no. Okay. Boop. I won't touch the gun this time for my own sake. Like, the gun is actually pretty good to save my ass, if anything. What may I wait to prove that I have nothing to do with this? Oh, there's a lot of ways, actually. Okay, so it was 23, 42, 16.
The bodies of a woman and 3 children. 3 children? Oh.
Oh. Well then. That's good. Well, it's good that I didn't throw this. There's an acknowledgement of death. I don't suppose that I can, like, try and prove that you did it in some fashion. I mean, I did throw some stuff, but... Although Williams, if he... He wrote himself in with the same name, which he might not have, but... He did. Was there anything else? Then. How did that happen? Why is that open? Game? Game, that's bug to hell and back. Let's clean everything. Did that happen? Like, and that's what they say that they... Because I closed everything, so like, did that happen last time? I'm gonna save and then reload just in case. Because what do you mean? What do you mean that happened? Okay, is it normal now? No, it is not, and it's not allowing me to interact with it in any way whatsoever. This safe is fine. Are the safe in the other rooms okay? This was also fine. This room doesn't count. This is the sex room. This is fine. So why is that? Why is that being weird? Why is it bugged? When did this bug anyway? Like the entire door is bugged too. Like. I got to a save a little before that just to check. Okay, if this bug by the time that I turn on the lights, like I'm at least gonna check when the lights are not on. What? How long has it been like that? No, now I need to know. Is this before I found the body? Like, is that when it happened? Cause like, the game immediately like fucks me around with this shit. With like the corpse right there. So like now I need to check because like what do you mean this bug like that? I don't even know if it's gonna affect me, but because it's not interactable at this point, but I kinda need to check. Because like you can't tell me that like I closed everything. Like I went out of my way to close everything. It's one thing if you tell me, oh, it's the pool of blood. It's because of the pool of blood. If you tell me that I got fucked last time because I touched the pool of blood, I'd be like, okay, sure. You know what? That's totally fair. Super fair. But what do you mean? Like the safe just bugged like that? What's that supposed to mean? Like, if it's the same after I do this shit, then I'll go back to the save that I did, but I'm going to assume that it's fine because I closed it last I checked. But it's weird.
Mr. Cruz.
Like I wasn't expecting that bug. I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Oh god. What happened to Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy? Why did he have this on him? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Yeah, okay, I think that after the murder it happens. Like... how earlier do I have to go? Because like... Yeah, no, okay. Okay. Sure. That's... I closed it. I'll assume that it's fine. I'm gonna have to assume. Oh, Samuel Williams is a client of Hector Cruz. He lost his wife and 3 children in a residential fire, but Cruz's company refused to pay his insurance claim. Holding Hector responsible for his current situation, Williams has been sending him death threats, and it would seem Hector took the threat seriously enough, considering he brought a gun on his wedding anniversary trip. Now, if my hunch is correct, it would seem William is staring at the Clarendon in room 504. Those 3 single teddy bears that I saw in his rooms when cleaning it this morning, at first they just seem a little odd, but now they're downright tragic. If William's act on his death threats is he responsible for Hector's fate? Maybe. I mean, there's the necklace thing. But I wouldn't know. Well, then. I guess I'm gonna have to live with that. Check everything here.
Hello? Is anyone in?
Right, there's nothing here, and these 2 I also can check. And yeah, this. I didn't touch the pool of blood, so I'm fine. I'm pretty sure I didn't touch the pool of blood. And I think that I cleaned all the incriminating evidence. Ladies are close. Mainly what I need to clean from 509. As in the case on the bed, secret notes on the table, which I'm pretty sure that I clean. Did I? No, probably not. It's probably in this table. They're solving the little thing. And then supposedly I could clean everything out of 505 and 506, not 67. But I don't see any reason to. Now that I put the key back and I close all of this, it should be more or less safe. Well then, I don't think there's anything else I can do. And, well...
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
I'm a little annoyed at this bug, I'm not gonna lie. That's a weird thing.
Anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Nope, I think that this time we're fine, girl. Can I? There.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's a corpse.
Sorry.
He probably might have deserved it a little bit. But just a little bit. Anyway, this time I better not end up in prison, I swear to God! I'm gonna give up, otherwise I might have to do it on my own time, really.
Beth? Where is everyone?
anybody down here?
The fuck is a fuse box in this area? This looks like a ghost town. No, seriously guys, what the fuck? I would have expected at least one person to be around here. I'm not gonna be fucking taken.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Like, if I get, like, you know, if I lose my job, I can find something else to do in my life, it'll be fine.
So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their... Is this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne?
Yeah, those are probably, like, not good. And other than that, should I throw anything else? I throw this then. Considering the last part, like, disregard the other thing, I might not want to touch it.
No, I just have to wait for the police.
Or should I? I don't want to get Paul in trouble. Well, just in case. Just in case. Well then. Oh god, we're gonna have to go through this cutscene again. Is there a way to skip in? Game.
Oh, hey you.
Can I skip the
Great
cutscene?
timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky.
No, I
Bajano will let
cannot.
us
God
go home.
damn it.
No point in working in the dark.
Well,
Sophie? Bean.
guess I get to relax until something
Hey,
happens.
is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector,
Oh,
Yeah, he's dead. Come on, girl. It's not that bad.
you don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
I hope that that bugged up like save doesn't screw me, because I swear to God, if I had to start an entire new gameplay like playthrough just to not have that bug,
Have you called the police?
I'm gonna become the Joker.
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
Literally becoming the Joker because of
I don't
that.
think so.
Literally becoming the Joker.
Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it's...
Stop Frenching.
Marcella?
Worst language. That's not even true, but close. Nah.
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting. I also found a letter from one of Hector's customers. He seemed really angry. I guess it could be him as well.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
What are you saying?
It's just... cops like to go after people who are different. People like Anne, like Marcella.
Yeah, we heard this before, sweetie. It's the 60s.
You know, I was...
Well,
barely
it's the
20
60s.
when I
The
was
police has always
shoved
been
into
like
a
that.
police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At a bar called the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
No, I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Yeah, sure. Next time I
like
kiss
that
you.
too.
That's... that's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Yep.
Ah, so that explains the traces.
Again with that.
Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
No. Don't tell me that it acted as if I touched the pool of blood. I did not touch the pool of blood. I didn't get close.
No, nothing.
That's weird. It sure looks like someone poked around the crime scene. Oh well. We'll know more once the fingerprint analysis comes in, won't we?
What?
So...
But I didn't touch the blood!
What did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby.
That's
where I called the police.
didn't.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
I swear to God, if the
I'm
game
afraid I
fucks
don't.
me.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Oh. Well, at least I can try to, you know.
Well, I know about Mr. Cruz's angry customer. The one who sent him death threats.
Oh, yes, we found those. But the customer in question lives back in Texas, so there's no way he could have killed Mr. Cruz.
Actually, I think he may be staying at the hotel.
Have you encountered him?
No. In room 504, there's a guest who seems to be traveling alone. Yet, he has these 3 teddy bears in his room. Mr. Cruz's customer lost his 3 children in a fire, and these bears are slightly burnt. So...
An interesting deduction. I'll look into that. But how do you even know about the death threats?
Mr. Cruz told me the other day.
Really? Was he in the habit of talking about his personal life with hotel maids?
I really can't say what his habits were, but he seemed to like me.
Then maybe you'll be able to answer 1 or 2 of my questions.
I'll do my best.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcela Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
You wouldn't be trying to protect her, would you, Miss Roy? Because now's not the time for misplaced female solidarity.
No.
No, I'm not.
Let's try something else then. We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
I don't know
nothing.
much. Only that he seems nice.
Does he? It's very odd. Both Mr. Spade and Mrs. Cruz are prime suspects in this case, and yet we have very little evidence on either of them. It's almost as if someone has cleaned up after them. I really hope I'm wrong, though, because if I'm right, that would be obstruction of justice, and the people, or person, responsible could face very serious consequences. But hey, I guess we'll know soon enough.
I didn't touch shit. You can't control me, bitch. If you get me in jail, I'm gonna get a good lawyer this time. Do not screw with me. At least he didn't say anything about me, you know, bad touching any evidence directly, like opening safes and shit. So that bug safe did not affect me. It counted as if it was luck, which is good.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
Let's clean the notes.
Let's go see what Bernard wants. The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to?
Balloon. What is a balloon doing here?
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What? No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't that what you usually do on a mezzanine? But anyway, you know, questioning your life choices. I've never been in a mezzanine. I always just assumed.
Oh, right. Come in.
Alright, you. Bitch.
So, I suppose you know why you're here?
I'm pretty sure he's gonna kick me out because I didn't get anyone else kicked out. I believe if Linda or Wendy get the boot, you stay as a maid. Otherwise, he always he always like fires you. But what can you do? I'm not about to get other people fired just so I can stay in power. Well, non-fire rather. And then eventually rise to power and control the entire thing. You know, you gotta be ambitious. Get up at 5 a.m. Invest, see your mindset. That kind of shit.
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit
vague.
Well, I prefer to have this conversation in person. As you may be aware, the hotel's reputation has taken a solid hit. We've been mocked and ridiculed by the papers. It's truly humiliating.
You deserve it.
And that's not even the worst of it. With a story like this, guests may not flood through our doors again for a very long time. If ever, I may have no choice but to sell the hotel. Just years of arduous work gone down the drain. Anyway, it's clear now that we're going to have to tighten our belts for at least a couple of months, which means cutting off dead weight.
I suppose I'm the dead weight.
Yes. I mean, not you specifically, but some of your colleagues certainly are. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
Oh.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Oh.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting
I'm
that.
not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
God damn it. Fine, I'll clean the fucking 5th floor, but only because I get to keep my job. And then eventually replace you. Eventually.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
Good. Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work.
Oh, now?
Yes, now.
Bitch.
That'll be all.
God, I can't wait for your brother to replace you. Piece of shit.
Hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
He wants me to clean the mess on the 5th floor.
What? Unbelievable. Oh, he's such a jerk.
Yeah. I wish I would have stood up to him, but I really need this job.
I know you do.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Oh, well, he's been itching to get rid of me ever since he took over from Raymond. Now that he's hell-bent on cutting expenses, it was obvious I would be one of the first to go.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar, instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Okay, now we can do the kiss.
Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
Do they have to put the kissing subtitle? I can watch. I can see it. Oh, quit.
I've been thinking about Anna and Marcella a lot.
Should I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be. What's he doing here again?
He better not get my ass. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Let's not make a scene, alright?
A scene? What the hell's going on?
Beth, it's okay.
I warned you where obstruction of justice would get you, Miss Roy. So here we are. You're under arrest.
What? This is bullshit. You can't do this. Sophie, we'll get you a lawyer. It'll be okay.
Is it because I didn't even touch the pool of blood? I better not end up in jail. Like, I didn't even touch the pool of blood. Okay, so Williamson's up. Charged. Paul still ends up being an actor. Good for him. Good for you, honey. I swear to God, I better not end up in jail. Good for Wayman. We love to see him. I swear to God, game. God fucking damn it! What do I have to do to get away with it? No, seriously, I didn't even touch the pool of blood. What do you mean it counted? What do you mean it counted? I didn't step in the pool of blood, I made sure of it, and yet it acted like I did. Like I wasn't that close. I got just close enough to clean the diary. Sucks. Can I just really not even this? Oh, there it is. Thanks. At least I can do that with the credits like the second time. One time is enough. No offense to everybody who work on the game. The game is good, but also what the fuck? I did not touch the pool of blood. The fuck are you talking about, game? The fuck do you mean, game? That's not what happened. It's literally not what happened. Like, I'm sincerely a little upset because, like, I went out of my way not to touch it. Like, how close do you have to be to the pool of blood for that conversation not to happen? For that not to be a thing? Is a real question. Like, I think that's my main issue, is, like, how close do you gotta be to be able to clean the diary, but also not get screwed by that? Well, whatever. We still have like an hour. Let's do something else. Let me just change that. Anyway, this raid we made. It was good. Like it's good. I might play it more on my own time just to check. Like I got basically what is the best ending, more or less, except for the part where I get in jail again. But like, I do wonder what's the distance there, because I made sure not to move too close to the pool of blood, so I really wish the game was a little bit more direct on where exactly like you're supposed to like step. Like where are you supposed to be like standing for that to not count? Like I would like I don't know, a diagram of like the pool of blood and the distance, because it doesn't feel super comfortable and it's not very obvious. Especially because the diary is there and you need to clean the goddamn diary for Paul not to get in trouble. And like, I didn't even clean that much information on the guys. And I still get, you know, I still get the whole, oh, you tamper with stuff, which I think it would be less obvious if I didn't step on the pool of blood. Because that, you know... But whatever, it might be bug. Also, considering what happened to the safe, it might just be bad luck. But yeah, the game was still good. I'm a little salty about that, but it's fine. It's good. It's a good game. I like it. 2 best romantic options that you could ever give me in a video game: communist or queer. They're both great.